30 days, one glass of something that costs less than $2 a bottle, and a blood pressure drop that most people only see after months on expensive medication, from 156/96 down to 129/80. 30 days, one glass every morning, no prescription needed, no side effects, no monthly pharmacy bills draining your wallet. Just pure pomegranate juice doing what a $40 blood pressure pill tries to do, except this actually fixes the problem instead of just covering it up. Here is what nobody tells you. That medication your doctor prescribed? It forces your blood vessels open artificially. It costs you $30 to $50 every single month, and it comes with a list of side effects so long they have to print it on both sides of the paper. Dizziness, fatigue, ankle swelling, headaches, and you take it forever because it is not fixing anything. It is just managing a number. But what if I told you there is something you can buy at any grocery store for under $2 that does what those expensive pills cannot do? It relaxes your vessels naturally. It cleans out the damage. It gives your body what it needs to regulate pressure on its own. And in 30 days, you see results that make your doctor ask what changed. This is not about being healthy. This is not about eating better or exercising more. This is about one simple addition to your morning routine that changes everything. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why pomegranate juice works faster and better than most prescriptions, and why your cardiologist will never mention it, because there is no profit in telling you to drink juice instead of swallow pills. I am Dr. Elizabeth Green, and for over a decade I have been helping men over 50 take control of their health without becoming dependent on medications that treat symptoms but ignore the root cause. Today I want to walk you through exactly what happens when you drink one glass of pure pomegranate juice every morning for 30 days. The science behind it, the results you can expect, and how to do it correctly so you get maximum benefit for minimum cost. Let me start by explaining what is actually happening inside your blood vessels right now. Your high blood pressure is not bad luck. It is not just aging, and it is not something you are stuck with forever. Here is the real problem. Your blood vessels are lined with a thin layer of cells called the endothelium. Think of it like the inner coating of a pipe. When this lining is healthy, it produces something called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is like a signal that tells your blood vessels to relax and open up. When your vessels are open and relaxed, blood flows through easily. Your heart does not have to work hard. Your pressure stays normal. But after 50, this lining gets damaged. Oxidative stress, inflammation, high blood sugar, all of these things attack that delicate lining. When the lining is damaged, it stops producing nitric oxide. Without that signal, your vessels stay tight and narrow. Your heart has to push harder to move blood through, and your pressure climbs higher and higher. Every blood pressure medication you see advertised is trying to force your vessels open using chemicals. But they are not fixing the damaged lining. They are not restoring nitric oxide production. They are just overriding your body's natural system, and that is why you have to take them forever. Pomegranate juice does something completely different. It heals the lining, it protects it from further damage, and it helps your body start producing nitric oxide again naturally. Let me explain how. Pomegranate juice is loaded with compounds called polyphenols. These are natural antioxidants. When you drink pomegranate juice, these polyphenols get absorbed into your bloodstream within an hour. They travel to your blood vessel lining and start repairing the damage. They neutralize the oxidative stress that has been destroying your endothelium for years. They reduce inflammation, and they signal your cells to start producing nitric oxide again. Within days, not weeks, not months, but days, your vessels begin to relax. Blood flows easier. Your heart does not have to work as hard, and your pressure starts coming down. A major study published in a leading cardiology journal found that people who drank pomegranate juice daily reduced their systolic blood pressure by an average of 12 points in just 4 weeks. 12 points. No medication, no side effects, just juice. Still with me? Good, because this next part explains why timing and quality matter more than most people realize. Not all pomegranate juice is created equal. This is critical. When you go to the store, you will see pomegranate juice everywhere. But most of it is garbage. It is diluted with apple juice or grape juice. It is loaded with added sugar. It has been heat-treated so heavily that most of the beneficial polyphenols are destroyed. You are paying for red sugar water. It will not help your blood pressure. It might even make it worse because of all the added sugar. What you need is pure pomegranate juice, 100% pomegranate, no added sugar, no other juices mixed in, cold-pressed if you can find it. Yes, it costs more than the cheap stuff, but we are still talking about $2 to $3 per bottle. Compare that to $40 a month for medication. You are still saving a fortune. And you are actually fixing the problem instead of just masking it. Here is what 30 days looks like when you do this right. Week 1. You start drinking 1 glass of pure pomegranate juice every morning on an empty stomach, 8 ounces, first thing when you wake up. You might not notice much in the first few days. But inside your body, those polyphenols are getting to work. They are neutralizing oxidative stress. They are starting to repair your damaged blood vessel lining. By day 5 or 6, most people notice they have more energy. Morning headaches start to disappear. You feel lighter. Week 2. This is when the magic starts happening. Your blood vessel lining is healing. Nitric oxide production is coming back online. Your vessels are starting to relax. When you check your blood pressure, you will likely see it dropping 3 to 6 points from your baseline. Some people see even more. Your resting heart rate might drop 2 to 4 beats per minute. You are sleeping better because your body is not working as hard at night. Week 3. The changes become obvious. You are not as bloated. Your face looks less puffy in the morning. Your energy is steady all day, no more afternoon crashes. And your blood pressure readings are consistently lower. Most people are down 8 to 10 points by this stage. Week 4. Everything stabilizes. Your body has adapted. Your blood vessel lining is healthier than it has been in years. Nitric oxide production is back to normal levels, and your blood pressure sits comfortably in a healthy range. Many people see final results of 12 to 15 points lower than where they started, all from 1 glass of juice every morning. Let me tell you about the second mechanism that makes pomegranate juice so powerful. It is not just about nitric oxide. Pomegranate also lowers something called ACE activity. ACE stands for angiotensin-converting enzyme. This enzyme is part of a system in your body that regulates blood pressure. When ACE is too active, it creates a compound that makes your blood vessels constrict and tells your kidneys to hold on to sodium and water. More constriction plus more fluid equals higher blood pressure. The most popular class of blood pressure medications are called ACE inhibitors: lisinopril, enalapril, ramipril. These drugs block the ACE enzyme to stop it from making your vessels constrict, and they work, but they also come with side effects: dry cough, dizziness, elevated potassium levels. Pomegranate juice naturally inhibits ACE activity, not as strongly as the medication, but enough to make a real difference, and without any side effects. Research shows that drinking pomegranate juice daily reduces ACE activity by up to 36%. That is significant. You are getting a natural ACE inhibitor for $2 instead of a synthetic one for $40 a month. Are you starting to see why this works? It is not just one mechanism. It is multiple pathways all working together. repairing your blood vessel lining, restoring nitric oxide production, inhibiting ACE activity, reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, all from one glass of juice. Now let me address the concern everyone has. Sugar. Pomegranate juice contains natural sugar, about 30 grams per 8-ounce glass. And yes, if you are watching your blood sugar, that matters. But here is the key difference. The polyphenols in pomegranate juice slow down how quickly that sugar gets absorbed. They improve insulin sensitivity, and they prevent the blood sugar spikes that regular juice causes. Studies show that despite the sugar content, pomegranate juice does not raise blood sugar the way other fruit juices do. In fact, some research suggests it actually improves blood sugar control over time. But if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, talk to your doctor before adding this to your routine, and consider diluting it. Mix 4 ounces of pomegranate juice with 4 ounces of water. You still get the polyphenols, you still get the blood pressure benefits, but you cut the sugar in half. Here is exactly what I recommend you do starting tomorrow morning. Buy 1 bottle of pure 100% pomegranate juice. Check the label. It should say 100% juice, no added sugar, no other fruit juices mixed in. When you wake up tomorrow, before coffee, before breakfast, before anything else, pour yourself 8 ounces of pomegranate juice. Drink it slowly over 5 minutes. Then wait 30 minutes before eating breakfast. That empty stomach window lets your body absorb the polyphenols quickly and efficiently. Do this every single morning for 30 days. Track your blood pressure. Write it down. Once in the morning, once in the evening. Watch what happens. Most people see noticeable changes by day 10, significant changes by day 20, and total transformation by day 30. If you want to boost the effect even more, add these 2 simple habits. First, stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. Hydration helps your blood vessels stay flexible and supports the detoxification process. Second, reduce processed food. You do not have to go crazy. Just cut back on packaged snacks, fast food, and anything with a long ingredient list. The less junk going into your body, the faster the pomegranate juice can do its healing work. Let me tell you 2 other benefits that people report when they add pomegranate juice to their routine. The first is mental clarity. Brain fog lifts, focus improves, memory gets sharper. This happens because better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your brain. Your brain works better when it gets what it needs. The second benefit is physical stamina. You have more endurance. Exercise feels easier. You recover faster. Again, this comes down to improved circulation. When your blood vessels are relaxed and healthy, your entire body functions better. Now here is the part that made me angry when I figured it out. The supplement industry has caught on to pomegranate. You can now buy pomegranate extract capsules, pomegranate powder, concentrated pomegranate pills, and they charge you $30 to $50 for a month's supply. The marketing says it is more convenient, more concentrated, more effective. It is all lies. Those supplements are made from pomegranate rind, not the juice. The polyphenol profile is completely different. The bioavailability is lower, and most of the beneficial compounds are destroyed during processing. You are paying $50 for something that does not work, as well as $2 worth of juice. The whole fruit works better than the isolated extract, every single time. That is how nature designed it. Let me explain why this matters specifically after 50. As you age, your body's antioxidant defenses weaken. You produce more oxidative stress and have less ability to neutralize it. This creates a snowball effect, more damage to your blood vessels, less nitric oxide production, higher blood pressure, stiffer arteries, greater risk of heart attack and stroke. Pomegranate juice gives your body a massive boost of antioxidants that your natural defenses cannot produce anymore. It is like reinforcements arriving when your army is losing the battle. And because the polyphenols in pomegranate are so potent, they can actually reverse years of accumulated damage. Your blood vessel lining starts to heal, inflammation decreases, and your cardiovascular system starts functioning like it did 10 years ago. One more critical point. If you are currently on blood pressure medication, do not stop taking it without talking to your doctor, but do add the pomegranate juice. Monitor your pressure closely. Many people find that within a few weeks their pressure drops low enough that their doctor can reduce their medication dosage. Some people are able to stop medication entirely under medical supervision, but never make that decision on your own. Work with your doctor. Show them your blood pressure log. Let the results speak for themselves. The juice that costs $2 has more healing power than the prescription that costs $2,000 a year. Here is what you need to remember. 30 days. 1 glass of pure 100% pomegranate juice every morning on an empty stomach. Blood pressure dropped from 156/96 to 129/80 in the case I shared at the beginning. Not because of expensive medication with dangerous side effects, but because pomegranate juice heals your blood vessel lining, restores nitric oxide production, inhibits ACE activity, and gives your body the antioxidants it desperately needs to repair years of damage. The pills mask the problem and drain your bank account. The juice fixes the root cause and costs less than your daily coffee. Your blood vessels are not broken. They just need the right fuel to heal themselves. Starting tomorrow, do this. Buy pure pomegranate juice, 8 ounces every morning, empty stomach, 30-minute wait before breakfast. Track your blood pressure daily. Write it down. And watch your numbers transform. This is not a miracle. This is nutrition doing what medicine cannot do, healing instead of managing, fixing instead of masking. If this video showed you a solution that costs 95% less than medication and actually works better because it addresses the root cause instead of just suppressing symptoms, hit that like button right now and subscribe to Men's Vitality Hub. Every week I share real solutions for men over 50 who are tired of being told that pills are the only answer. Tell me in the comments, did you know that pomegranate juice naturally inhibits the same enzyme that $40 blood pressure medications try to block, and that it heals your blood vessel lining instead of just forcing it open with chemicals? Drop your answer below. Your comment might help another man over 50 realize that the most powerful thing he can do for his blood pressure tomorrow morning costs $2 and is sitting on the shelf at his local grocery store right now. 1 glass, pure juice, empty stomach, 30 days. I will see you in the next one.